Hey guys, Phil with the Minuteman Moment, and today we're going to talk about shorties. Not the shorties that I work with at GOA, but the SHORT Act. In breaking news from Capitol Hill, Senator Roger Marshall has just introduced the SHORT Act, or Stop Harassing Owners of Rifles Today. I love the way we name these bills. This bill will directly target not only the National Firearms Act, but also the Biden administration's new pistol brace rule. It removes the unconstitutional taxation, registration, and regulation of short-barreled rifles, also known as SBRs, short-barreled shotguns, also known as SBSs, and any other weapons, also known as AOWs. And this bill is exactly what we as gun owners needed to push back against the Biden administration's attacks. They're pretending people who own pistols with stabilizing braces in fact possess illegal short-barreled rifles. The ATF, using this flawed logic, wants to facilitate a ban, forcing gun owners to violate the ATF rule or participate in an amnesty registration for their pistol-braced weapons in order to keep those weapons. And if you don't know what I mean by amnesty registration, check out this previous video on the topic. Across the country, millions of gun owners would be negatively affected by this ban on pistol-braced firearms through an arbitrary ATF rule change. The best way to protect gun owners from the Biden administration and ensure the ATF does not enact this rule, or any future version of it, is by deregulating NFA items through the elimination of unconstitutional and unnecessary restrictions, taxes, and registration placed on those firearms in 1934. Basically, the ATF thinks it has this brand new toy, and we, as the adults in the room, need to take it away from them. But let's get into the facts on the firearms this bill would free from regulation and taxation. An SBR is a rifle that has a barrel length of less than 16 inches or an overall length of less than 26 inches. SBRs, along with SBSs and AOWs, are not any more dangerous than any other firearm. They're not gangster weapons like the ATF tried to say they were in their proposed pistol brace ban. And neither are they unusual. The ATF reports that there are over 532,000 registered SBRs as of May 2021. And that's not including the estimated 40 million, what they call illegal SBRs, that the Biden administration says are out there. SBRs include a lot of different kinds of rifles, but the most popular SBRs are variants of the AR-15. And there are even you maniacs out there that like to cut up Mosins and make them pocket-sized. A short-barreled shotgun is a shotgun that has an overall barrel length of less than 18 inches or an overall length less than 26 inches. The ATF reports that there are over 162,000 SBSs as of May 2021. Additionally, Senator Marshall's legislation would remove the unconstitutional sporting use requirements for shotguns, which allows ATF bureaucrats to arbitrarily regulate certain shotguns like they would explosives. The two have nothing in common. So let me know in the comments below what gun you would get if Senator Marshall's bill were to pass. And lastly, we have any other weapon, which is kind of like the middle child of the NFA. It's an ambiguous, intentionally ambiguous catch-all term for firearms that don't fit neatly into the other definitions. Without removing this definition, the ATF could abuse this statute to justify another pistol brace ban on firearms. This is a crucial provision to end the attack on Americans' Second Amendment rights. Plus, I think a cane gun would be the perfect addition to my drip. Last, but super important as well, the legislation would require the ATF to destroy all records relating to registration, transfer, or manufacture of these NFA firearms. And without destroying these records, there would be nothing to prevent the ATF from harassing gun owners or confiscating these firearms further down the line. Remember, gun registration always leads to gun confiscation. So call your senators with the number on the screen and tell them to get on the SHORT Act. This bill is in the Senate. Other senators should be on it. I'll put the number in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.